Oh, 7:58.
The world is full of fables, from Big Pharma's lies to gender confusion, atheism, and the fake news media. Enough is enough. From Real America's Music comes the powerful new single, Fables by DVS 7.0 and Brett Rayo. This bold anthem exposes the lies of the enemy while pointing people to the life-changing truth of Jesus Christ. Download Fables right now by scanning the QR code on your screen or search Fables on iTunes. Let's make this song number one.
No playing games, get off the fence. Let the truth change your countenance. Freedom from chains and bondage that had you a slave too long. Yeah, the trials did seem mountainous, but in Christ I put my confidence. With a little faith you can move continents. Keep your mind on heaven and truth prominent. Hey, yeah.
If your TV sounds funny in the evening, you're watching live from Studio 6B on Real America's Voice.
Aaron's already off the Richter scale in there. What's going on in there, Aaron?
Reservation, as they say.
Huh?
Off the reservation, as they say.
Off the reservation, as they say. Live from Studio 6B on a Friday night. I like Friday nights because that means it's Pizza Friday out here in the studio. Pizza Friday night.
Forgot the bacon.
Yeah, they forgot the bacon, these dummies. Slick Sierra's going to do some sports. Delgado's here, and who knows what he's going to do.
I mean,
you can't be more of a mess than Delgado is today.
Why?
Well, I don't want to give up your private information that you texted me before,
Yes,
but I mean...
Yes, you do.
You texted me before saying I lost my wallet.
Yeah.
And now you 5 minutes to air, I say, where's Delgado? Is he on tonight? And they said, well, he had to go home because he forgot his computer.
I forgot my computer.
Well, how do you forget that thing, that box?
You know,
That's stupid. Box the size of a refrigerator box.
my hands were full. I had things I was doing. I had
Like what?
multiple
Name
packages.
one thing.
I had my bike. I was putting it in the back of the car. I had my other bag. I had this. I had that. I had all this stuff, and I forgot my computer. But now I'm back. See, I made it just in time, just before airtime.
But when you pack your car for the
And
come
it's
to the
not a
show,
fable.
the only thing you need is your computer. What was all this other stuff you were putting in your car?
Because I got things to do. I'm doing stuff. I'm constantly moving.
You're doing nothing. The only thing you're doing is rigging the lights all over Long Island. You can do that from the comfort of your own job.
Yeah, you're not doing nothing.
Yeah, you're not, thank you, Aaron. You're not doing nothing. But forgetting everything, so.
Maybe I need to be, I'm getting as old as you now. I need my Prevagen.
Well, that's a good point. I think you're older than me already. So.
I am, but
yeah.
but
So
I'm
what are you
still,
talking about?
He's a lot older
I'm still
than you.
way better shape.
A lot
than,
older.
Well,
obviously, Delgado, thank you.
I look fabulous.
Fat jokes, is that where we're going?
Back to you, Damon.
Thank you. I've now officially been married, by the way, 21 years.
Wow, congrats.
Congratulations.
As of yesterday.
I heard you had a lousy dinner last night.
And
What
that's
happened?
enough, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah?
No, 21 years. Best 4 years of my life, for sure.
Right, of course.
And which one?
I know she's not watching, so I can get away with these
Why would she watch this?
Of course
She
she's
wouldn't
not watching. That's how you stay married.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, there's many ways how you stay married these days, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you have a good dinner, though?
I know
No.
none of them, but yes. No, we didn't. We had a terrible dinner.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
I asked him.
That's odd.
We had a great dessert, though, because we went back to Birdie Bar for dessert.
Okay, I was
Place
gonna
I told
say-
you to go to for dinner.
Right, that's what he said.
I know, but we had just gone there for dinner.
Wow, who cares? It was
Yeah.
good.
I know. We made the old mistake of trying someplace new.
Yep.
By the way, I don't want to call them out because this new place has quite the reputation on Long Island. By the way,
Really?
quite
Oh, yeah?
the reputation.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
I can't.
You can't not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna.
What does it rhyme with?
No, I
No,
can't.
you can't do that.
It was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just us. Maybe it was just a bad night. Maybe it was a lot of things. It was horrendous.
Really?
Did you flip them the bird?
Wow.
No, but my wife sent back almost her entire dish.
Oh, that's terrible.
I mean, one bite just to try it. That was all that was missing. And the rest of it went back.
Oof.
And it was not that I care. I was looking for anything, but it was still on the bill, too, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not
it was-
good. That sucks.
It was
that's
horrendous.
awful.
So did
The
you get
waiter
home?
was very nice. Waiter was nice.
When you got home, did you scramble her up some eggs or something? Just
No,
so
we
she had
went
something
back
to eat?
to no. She ate my sons and daughters' stuff and some of mine.
Oh, okay.
Mine, which was okay. Mine, I think of the four dishes, was probably the one that was a C minus. The other one hers was an F, and theirs may have been like a C minus too. So
Oh, the kids
So
went
she-
too?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
so it was the four of us. So yeah, that was a little disappointing. So I was really looking forward to going there because I heard many, many great things about it, and they've got great social media.
Is this
So I see a lot of their stuff online.
is this a referral? Did somebody refer that you got to go to this place? Did his name?
A lot of people
rhyme with
say
Bin,
that.
Vin
No.
Vuda?
No, he don't go to those places.
No, he doesn't go there.
All right.
Although it's out by where Vin is. So, but anyways, the food, whatever. We had great dessert. We went back to our friends over at the Birdie Bar in Northport, which is fantastic. One of the finest meals I've ever had, and it's some of the best desserts ever. So we went back there, and it was a good day overall. Nice day spent with the kids. So it was very good. How was you guys here last night?
Oh, last night I think we had fun, right, Slick?
Yeah. Good
We had
show.
a good show. Vin
Very
showed
good.
up.
Okay.
He wasn't in West Palm. I think he thought he was going to be in West Palm.
There was a
here in
possibility
person.
he might have, but he canceled, I think, his flight, so he was here.
Yeah.
He was here. We had a good show, just three of us. Covered a bunch of stuff. And, yeah.
Yeah, people enjoyed the format. I got good feedback on social media. They enjoyed the show.
All right, very
Did a
good.
good job, you guys.
All right, 6 minutes past the hour on a Friday night. And, of course, we are, as we have been all week, not on Real America's Voice tonight. I cannot believe how many messages I'm still getting. People, what happened to your show? They killed it. It's not here anymore. It's gone. What happened? You're not doing it anymore. And I mean, I don't know how many more times we could have said it. I put it out on social media on Monday morning. And I think my tweet said, just to set the stage for the week so everybody knows. That was on X, and it's on X that I'm getting the most messages saying, where are you guys? So I don't know really what else we could have done, but again, we are on just socials this week. YouTube, X, Rumble, Twitch, Getter, Real America's Voice, YouTube, Rumble, of course. And we are as well, again, tonight, just on socials. So it's a good reason to follow us on socials at LFS6B.
See, it's odd that you're getting messages from people on X who probably usually watch on X and are saying they can't find the show.
Well, they like to watch it on the main screen, and
understand.
then they
Okay.
chat. That's what they do on their phones or their laptops.
Yeah.
But they watch us on the, the Samsung or the big screen, Amazon Prime, what have you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll help, but Monday show is still pinned at the top of the thing, so maybe you should unpin it
Monday show is pinned. Where is that?
on your X.
Oh, on X, really?
That could be a problem, too.
Oh, that could be a problem, too. That could be
a problem.
Thanks for jumping on that, friend.
very good, friend. Let's
I noticed
unpin.
it today.
Unpinned. Okay, it's now unpinned. And there we are, live at the top. Only 424 on our X. We need to get that number up. Everybody hit the like, subscribe. And if you can, share the... I think it's share. If you hit the three little things, you can share a broadcast on X, please. If you can do that, we appreciate that. Slick, how was your day today?
My day was good today. Very productive. Another big day for the community. Last night I shared my story about the Black Hawk helicopter that we had come to the chamber meeting. Oh, I took a nice
He was on a
picture
helicopter.
with Slick. I had a lime green shirt on. They thought
Did
I had
you take a
Lyme's
ride?
disease. What's that?
Did you go on it?
No, I sat in the cockpit. But no, the fellas brought it there. No, I had a meeting. I couldn't just get on the helicopter and take off. I would have liked to, though. But I probably could have. But no, we would just, everybody was enjoying it. Got a chance to get on, get off. So we did that. And then today we're working on a really nice park in our community, thanks to the help of our legislators and our state assemblyman, great Doug Smith, friend of the show.
Love Doug Smith.
Absolutely. Anthony Piccarello, presiding officer, second most powerful guy in Suffolk County government. So we're getting a beautiful park in Holbrook. We're putting quite a few $1 million into it. It's going to be all accessible for children with special abilities. And also we're going to have also for seniors. It's going to be just absolutely gorgeous. So
Wow.
we're working on this park for, 10 years. But we're
You want my wife involved?
Oh, yes, that's right. Your wife does
You want
that.
my wife to be involved with the...
I would love her. I'm going to love her feedback. Anybody and everybody who has any familiarity with that segment would be very important.
She teaches life skills.
I know.
On the high school level, she has them till I think they're 23 or 24.
She failed with you miserably. By
And
the way.
she gets practice every night at home. So, yeah.
So that was good. So productive day. Doing some good things for the community. That's what's most important.
For the community. You sound like Reverend Al.
Well, I'm not like Reverend Al.
Holbrook's Reverend Al is.
The difference
is
between
Slick
him and
Rick.
I is I don't get paid for what I do.
Delgado, well, we know kind of how your day was.
My day
It
was,
just a mishmash of losing.
Yes,
of
it was a
forgetting and
mishmash.
losing.
It seems like a mishmash of things. I was quite busy and quite forgetful.
What were you
Did
busy?
you
What were
rig
you
any-
quite busy with?
Did you rig any lights?
I didn't rig any lights, Damon.
That happens at 10. That happens at 10:20.
Yeah, I
The green
usually
arrow over here.
I usually do that from an app when I know you've left the building.
That's his new nickname, the Green Arrow.
Every night.
What? It just. You know what? I just forget things sometimes, and sometimes you guys don't even realize that I forgot things.
Well,
Now tonight is not one of those nights.
we realize.
As Damon,
You don't realize what we want to forget.
As Damon's texting me, going, "Hey, you want to pick up the pizza tonight?"
Yeah.
I
And
can't.
you said what?
I
No,
can't.
you have to pay for it again, Big
Yeah.
D, for the 900th week in a row because I have left my wallet somewhere.
Right. Exactly.
Have you found it?
Of course.
Okay, good. All right. So, anyways, what are we doing here?
Yeah, we're
11
doing a
minutes
show.
past
It's
the
called
hour,
Live from Studio 6B.
Want to say hello to all of our friends in the chat. Those of you who realize we've been on socials all week. I see a lot of people here on Rumble, X, Facebook. Keith Coggins says Big D is back on Facebook. I am. Kitty92 on Rumble. Evening, everybody. Good to see all of our friends in the chat. Wherever you're watching, whatever platform you're on, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. If you're on Facebook and you've subscribed to our Facebook, I think we're at like 130,000 followers on Facebook now. The social media team today, we have the first words that Marissa did a fantastic job of having to edit. God, I mean, I can't imagine what that was like watching me for 4 or 5 minutes, 20, 30 different versions of them that I've done that we were way behind in getting out. We programmed all of them on Facebook. So 9 a.m. every morning now for about the next month. There'll be a first word posted on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
So those of you who always ask me to share them, where are they? I want to see them again. They will all be on Facebook. One went up today, and they'll be there every single morning starting at 9 a.m. for about the next 4 weeks.
Now, are you going to do that for all the social media that we're on? Because, just Facebook, that's one outlet, but you've got people on YouTube, on the YouTubes. You got the Twixers, you got the Rumblers.
YouTube, they're on. They're already on YouTube.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah. So they will release on YouTube just like they will on Facebook. So
Skeet Man says it was a great show last night, Damon.
okay, very good. What'd you talk about?
We talked about everything. We talked about you.
Talked about me?
Yeah, we talked about you.
why me?
What a broad.
Because you came up in conversation.
Well, about what?
About your anniversary. We, saying that.
Did you wish me a happy anniversary?
Yes, of course we did.
Yeah.
And said it. There's a lot of sacrifice involved from your wife's side because of the hours that you have to keep doing this show and stuff. Making it tough on a relationship.
Yes.
So
Oh.
And
we
my daughter
acknowledge that.
My daughter has 1 year of high school left, and then she leaves for college. So
Then you're going to be empty nesters.
then the wife would be at home 8 to 10 every night if I continue to do this.
Ooh.
Not sure that's going to work.
Might be doing the show from home with the wife.
All of a sudden, she'll be here. She'll be grabbing a microphone.
The countdown to the end of LFS6B is on.
She'd be great. She'd be great. I'd love her on the show.
Oh, man.
Big fan.
She would put you in your place.
I love
That
her.
wouldn't go too well. All right, we're back right after this.
Yeah, you don't know that. Got your wife on, my wife on. That would be hysterical.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
No, get out of here. You didn't know it. Oh, my wife, she's made for that. She's
Well, your
social
wife's
media.
like a
She's
TV
always
star
out there,
already.
man. She's big Instagram. Okay, New Jersey girl 54 says, "Tell Big D thank you. I got my 250th shirt. She got
Okay.
it in the mail, so she thanked you very
Everybody
much.
should have gotten them, I would think, by
Yeah.
now, unless your mail's really slow.
But she wanted to let you know. She's a good one in the chatter. Bowser Roadkill. I'm in the YouTubes. Turbo 231 girl. Good to see you. Jim Hudson, Barbecue Rando, 9 Trewick. The Mind Seeker. That's a new one for me.
Yeah. Let me see, Slickster. Oh,
Whoa, look at that.
What do you think you would look like if you had taken off? People looked up and said, "Holy cow, what's going on in that
Oh, with that outfit?
with that color coming out of the?"
Yeah, he's taking care of Lyme disease.
Here's the spotlight on there.
I'm looking for the cure for Lyme disease, baby.
All right,
Come on.
Slickster, looking good.
Yeah, somebody in the chat, who's the guy? David Hawkins, he goes, "Oh, he's not in the cockpit seat." Absolutely, I am not pushing my luck. I just sit on the co-pilot seat, man. I ain't getting in the cockpit. No way, thank you. I'll do that for other things, but not for flying an artillery like that, boy. $20 million helicopter, Big D. $20 million.
Chump change.
Yep. Trump change.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Tina from Texas
Carol says, "Hi, Vincent C. Buta, wherever you are." Vin's in the chat again. Why don't I see Vin's comments when he comments?
he's probably under a
Is he
pseudonym.
doing it on has he got like a burner account that
He's got a
people know it's
pseudonym.
him?
Yeah.
I never see Vin in the chat. I could write nasty things back to him if I could.
I think his name is Billboard's Best. That's his Billboard's Best.
I don't see Vin. Someone's talking to him, and I don't see his comments. He's got to be under a burner account.
Maybe he's using an alias, so you don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's using an alias, a burner account. He's doing something.
Vin was talking about his song that he's got ready to be released last night.
What?
If it's ready that soon, it can't be that good.
He says he's ready to go.
No, please.
He's going to be leaning on you to help him get to number one.
That is.
That he's not going to do. He knows.
I will help him get to 1 million copies of him in his cellar. That's about it. That's exactly what I'll do. Dayson rap? Why not? 17 past the hour, live from Studio 6B. Someone said, "Why is Steve Dace on Rav?" Where is Steve Dace on Rav? I love Steve Dace. Yeah, people have figured out that maybe Vin blocked me, and that's why I can't see him, which is very possible. Or he's using, as someone just said, his alias and his name on Facebook is Name Dropper, and not Vincent C. Buta. So it's one of the two.
I could see that.
I don't even know why Vin's not even on the show tonight. What's he doing on Friday night that's so important that it's not here? Nothing.
Probably
Decompressing.
not. Yeah, decompressing. Well, that counts for something.
Yeah, I think he was going to come on, but he wasn't sure of the arrangement, the seating arrangement.
Yeah, I told him to reach out to you, but I guess he didn't.
No, of course not. Listen, I could get the Pope on the phone quicker than I can get Vin on the phone. So. All right, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night. Delgado's got some news. I guess we'll kick it off with that, and then we'll do some sports. Delgado, what's going on?
All right, Damon. Well, I don't know if you saw this, but news coming out that Iran has hatched a fresh plot to kill President Trump, according to Israeli intelligence. Israel recently shared intelligence with the U.S. that it showed Iran was considering a new plan to assassinate President Trump, sources say, and And kind of brings up what we were talking about last night with Air Force One when he was leaving NATO, leaving out of Turkey.
Obvious.
He went back to the old plane,
Definitely
changed the planes in the UK, and then flew home on the new plane. Again, people familiar with the matter said a finding would mark an escalation in the war between Washington and Iran for years has vowed to retaliate openly against Trump for the assassination of Soleimani, who was their top general in the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. So, you have that story which came out today. Here's President Trump. And again, we were talking about this last night. We played this clip last night. We'll play it again so you can hear for yourself. I think it was kind of alluding to that. Cut number 1, check this out. Cut 1, President Trump.
Were you aware of any credible threat by Iran against Air Force One?
I have a threat all the time. I'm number 1 on their list before you. But if I go, you go. Right?
But was there a specific threat today?
Perhaps someday you want to change professions.
Yeah, so there he is telling the press, if we go down, you're coming with me.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he's saying that the plan was a plot was against Air Force One.
Right. They were just taking a precaution, especially when he was describing it. We had played a clip earlier where he talks about, the planes went in the exact same trajectory, same thing. They just spread them out. I guess the first one was a quote unquote decoy to see if they were going to try to take out the new Air Force One.
Wow.
So kind of an interesting story, kind of weird, but not wholly unexpected considering the situation going on as President Trump agrees, believe it or not, to renew talks with Iran, but he does say the ceasefire is still over. This coming from John Solomon's Just the News. Trump renewed the strikes on Iran this week, declaring the ceasefire over and asserting that the Iranians had not negotiated in good faith. He sought to resume those peace talks with the U.S. And Iran, and that he agreed to do so, but would not halt combat operations in the interim. He said, the Islamic Republic of Iran has asked us to continue talks. We have agreed to do so, but the U.S. has stated to them in no uncertain terms the ceasefire is over. Thank you for your attention to this matter. This is what he posted on his Truth Social account. He renewed the strikes this week, and last month the U.S. and Iran had signed that MOU, the MOU, which meant it was going to be a ceasefire for 60 days. Obviously, we didn't make it to 60 days, so there you have it. And again, active hostilities resumed after the president said enough was enough.
I mean, I don't. Again, I haven't changed my thoughts on this whole playing whack-a-mole and then deciding we're going to restart talks, and then they're hanging banners on the side of buildings that say "We will kill Trump," and then whatever went on with Air Force One, and then we hit them a couple times, and now all of a sudden it's a source close to Iran's one of the numbskulls in charge says that the U.S. has asked intermediaries to restart negotiations and find a solution for the Strait of Hormuz. Again, I keep being told that we're in charge of the Strait of Hormuz, so I'm not really sure what we need a solution for. But Iran says, quote, further negotiations are meaningless, and Iran will refuse them under conditions of waived oil waivers, claiming that Besant and them already waived all those waivers that they gave them. Now, Besant, they say they've taken that back.
Yeah, they revoked it.
Yeah, new sanctions, the announcement to end the ceasefire, and episodic attacks. Iran's U.S.-backed southern corridor is now completely blocked with no ships passing through today, while approximately 20 ships have transited Iran's approved northern route. The source warns that if the dispute persists, Iran will unveil a new version of regional war in the coming days. I mean, so these people continue to talk like they're in charge, that they're making the decisions, and I'm not really sure what we're doing. I don't understand this whole whack-a-mole thing. Again, hit them a couple times, then all of a sudden we're going to restart talks. Meanwhile, there's credible evidence that they're trying to take him out. They've tried to take him out before. They've tried to take his family out before. They're hanging signs on buildings that say, "We will kill Trump." And I guess we're still going to try to play the nice guy while we try to get something done, and still send Kushner and that other guy who seems fairly ineffective to me over there. Or are we changing who's doing this? Is J.D. Vance is this still his deal? Is Rubio the bad guy? Vance is the good guy? Is the good cop bad cop? What are we doing? Anybody know for sure?
Well, no, of course, none of us know what we're doing, what they're doing, or what they're having to deal with in the background. I mean, that's, let's face it, you're dealing with the Iranians. 47 years of BS. Like, you're going to believe anything they say. Oh, they contacted us to restart talking. Well, what do you mean?
Isn't that the point? It's 47 years of the same stuff. Why are we acting like it's going to be different this time?
Because, and again, I'll go back to what President, and he said it again the other day. I think we played a clip, I don't know if it was last night or not, where he talks about, all these people dying when he's talking about Iran and Russia and Ukraine. He says, and I just don't want to see that to happen. It's crazy for all these people to die. He doesn't really like this part, but I think he realizes that it's a necessary evil to what they need to do to accomplish what they have to accomplish. But he's giving him every opportunity to say, look, here's your off ramp. Here we go. Let's give it one more shot. And it's like the kid that just doesn't learn, and he just keeps doing the same thing over. I know it's an operation in insanity when you're dealing with the Iranians, because they've done this over the course of 47 years. It's like
it is insanity.
Right, but the only thing they haven't had to deal with is a president like President Trump, who's like, you know what, we're going to start attacking you until we get you to actually do something that's meaningful. Maybe they think they can outlast this. They're running out of places to hide, I would think, because now they're starting to, from what I understand, he wants to go ahead and kind of close off all of their oil, which means they will have no income whatsoever. They won't be able to offload anything. So it's going to get tougher. It's almost like what's going on in Cuba. The lights went off in Cuba. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, the lights are off, which means things are starting to get very tight in Cuba as well. So we'll see if they come to the table and say, all right, what do we need to do? So we'll see. You're dealing with lunatics.
I mean, I get all of that. It just doesn't seem like we're changing up the cycle that we're currently in.
No, I know that.
Okay, well,
but it's like you got to keep pushing. It's like, all right, that didn't work. What else can we do to them to get them to capitulate? Right? And it's like you just got to keep finding. You got to find that one thing, and then once you find it, then you're golden.
All right. We'll do some more news. We'll do some sports on a busy Friday night. Back, Real America's Voice, 103.9 LI News Radio, right after this.
Dizzy Gillespie?
Sound more like Maceo Parker.
I love Maceo.
It was Daniel Friedel and Sven Anderson.
Sven. Love the name. Sven.
Maceo I had a nice conversation with him years ago. What a nice guy. Played in Prince's band for a number of years. Bought a little James Brown there during the musicology. He was fantastic. He's still around, Maceo. Still working.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. Him and Bootsy Collins. Remember Bootsy Collins?
Mm-hmm.
I met him too. He was in Minneapolis. I didn't meet him, but I saw him in conversation. Let's go, baby.
Right in here? Do I have to do anything?
Playing the Yankees tonight. You know that? Nationals are playing the New York Yankees in D.C. tonight. Big game. National Stadium. I didn't know I know you're going to ask me that, but yeah.
So we're doing that here?
Nationals Park, not stadium, park. Yankees and Nats tonight. Still in a delay. And yep, Rosario's waiting to bat. The tarps are out. I did not know.
Great googly moo.
Great googly moo.
All right, 30 minutes past the hour, live from Studio 6B. Slick's going to do some sports. Delgado's going to do some more news on a Friday night. Glad you're in. Real America's Voice, 103.9 LI News Radio. Speaking of sports, Mason Lawrence, he's a correspondent for RAV, and tonight he's over down at Nationals Park, where the Washington Nationals play, and they're playing the Yankees tonight.
Delgado's guys.
Delgado, do you know that?
My team, yeah.
Your
team.
knows. Of course he knows.
So,
come on, stop.
But I think there's
Rosario.
some weather delay or something down there.
Yeah,
but Mason is going to join us a little later. But let's check in right now and see what the situation is there. Aaron, let's see what's going on down in Nationals Park.
Mason Lawrence here reporting for Real America's Voice. We are currently outside of Nationals Park, where, as you can see above the park, we have a lot of clouds coming in, and that has affected a delay. The problem with that is TPUSA is sending all their students here currently to go to the game tonight as a fun thing. We're not sure how long the delay is, but I believe it's a 30-minute delay for each light strike at the MLB level. So we'll keep you updated and have all the news right here on RAV.
All right, there you go. And so Mason's going to try to join us in a little bit later in the show. From Nationals Park, and we'll see what the weather has delayed. That's a pretty cool idea. Turning Point's going to send all their...
That is awesome. Absolutely.
Have a little fun on them.
Did you get invited to go, Delgado?
No, of course not.
No,
Okay.
The weather's like the Yankee season, a washout.
What are you talking about?
They're gone.
All right, well, 31 past the hour. Let's do some sports. Sports is brought to you by Mike.
He doesn't even know baseball.
Yeah, trust me, I know baseball.
He's a Reds fan. He doesn't know baseball.
That is a problem being a Reds fan. You're right.
Exactly.
I don't want to know baseball. That's what you meant to say. Big D, thank you for the introduction.
Well, I haven't finished
He
it
hasn't
yet.
done it
I
yet.
wanted to go see the standings while you two argue, but I don't have it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to check the standings.
All right, let's do some sports. Sports is
Yankees
brought
are
to you
in
by
trouble.
Mike Lindell. LFS6B is a promo code to use if you want to shop at MyPillow, mypillow.com/LFS6B. Use LFS6B at checkout. Slickster, what's going on?
There's still a World Cup going on, U.S. people, in case you've lost interest. Spain beat Belgium late to set World Cup semifinal versus France. That's going to be some game. ESPN News Services, Inglewood, California. In an outcome that felt inevitable for most of the game, Spain beat Belgium 2-1 with a late goal from a familiar face Friday. Mikel Merino, the match winner in the round of 16 against Portugal, pounced on a spilled save by Belgium backup Senny Lemons to finish into the roof of the net at Los Angeles Stadium, SoFi Stadium, and sent Spain into the semifinals of the FIFA World Cup for only the second time. With the win, Spain also extended their own unbeaten run to a new team record of 36 games, one short of Italy's all-time record of 37, to set up a juicy semifinal matchup with France on Tuesday. It will be a clash of giants, Spain coach Luis de la Fuente said through a translator. Marino came on in the 86th minute and scored on his second touch of the match, having also gotten the winning goal as a substitute against Portugal. I've done this again, and it's happened to me again, so it would seem that coincidence exists, the Smiling Marino said. If you are ready and you try, it can happen for you. I'm very pleased. Well, that's amazing. Lemons was the only in the game because Belgium's number one, Thibaut Courtois, he's a great goaltender too, was substituted with an apparent injury in the 71st minute, and the Manchester United stopper should have done better in saving Pau Kubashi's long-distance shot, which he could only spill into the path of an on-rushing Marino, and there goes Belgium out. Well, Belgium, who actually defeated the United States on Monday, are now out of the tournament as well, on the outside looking in. So unbelievable, Big D. So World Cup goes on. Are you still in the game? You're still looking at Spain and France is going to be a phenomenal game on Tuesday.
I'm pulling for Argentina now because I want to see Messi win one more before he's done.
Well,
he's done after this one. So
yeah, same here.
I'm pulling for him.
I'll pull for them.
They're under investigation for money laundering in the U.S., but that's just a side story.
Who is?
Argentina.
Well, let's not get caught up in the little stuff here.
Yeah, by the way, the Yankees are in second place, taking on the fourth place Washington Nationals versus what is that at Nationals
second
Park?
place? What are you
With
talking
that
about?
payroll, please, they should be in first place. But they're slipping without Judge.
Without Aaron Judge, he's out. Yeah, so and they still,
Well,
they
it's
got some
hardly
injuries.
the wash away that you just said
Right,
it was.
as opposed to the last place Reds, whose season is basically
we got a storm
over.
coming. Trust me, it's going to be a washout.
But no, go ahead, talk about the Reds.
The Reds have already finished. They're done. They're going to be trading off their assets. L.A. De La Cruz for I'll take him for $3 million. The Reds are in trouble. They're having a fire sale. Hey, speaking of semifinals, Big D, how about this one? Jannik Sinner beats Novak Djokovic to play for second Wimbledon title.
That's too bad.
I know. Well, no, number one's playing number two. This is why even bother. ESPN News Services top-ranked Jannik Sinner will play for his second consecutive Wimbledon title after defeating seven-time champion Novak Djokovic 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. Clean sweep in the semifinals Friday.
Straight sets, huh?
Oof. Since being down 2-1 in the first round against Miomir Surmanovic, Sinner has won 17 consecutive sets. He joined Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer as the only players to beat Djokovic 3 times in straight sets at a majors, excluding retirements. I knew mentally, Sinner said, that I've done what I had to do to raise my level, which I've done. It was another warm day in southwest London with the temperatures reaching about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. It was also breezy and a bit cloudier than in recent days. But Jannik Sinner is going to play Alexander Zverev. That's going to be a great matchup. You got world number one versus world number two.
Oh, he beat the kid? The other guy?
Yeah. Ferry lost. Yeah,
Okay.
Ferry lost earlier today. What are you going to do?
Well, Djokovic played 5 hours and 20 minutes, so I don't see how you could have expected him to get through the world number one today, but I like Djokovic.
Yeah, me too. They said he's got one more Wimbledon in him. He's going to come back next year. He'll be back next year for one more.
Okay.
So we shall see. That's a wrap.
Now, who do you like in Norway, England tomorrow at 5 o'clock?
I'm going to root for Norway. That's for sure.
You got to go with the giant Viking guy.
Yeah, you're going to row your boat, baby.
Yeah.
Vikings sail, though. They don't row.
So you're pulling for Norway then?
Norway, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. And then Argentina, Switzerland?
Argentina.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Argentina.
think you're wasting your time. I think Argentina's going to win.
Yeah. Switzerland's going to melt like their chocolate.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, like Swiss cheese.
Very good.
Melted
Delgado.
Swiss, baby.
I like that one. All right, very good.
Finlandia.
All right, Slick, anything else in
Going
sports?
to make a sandwich?
Nope, that's a wrap, Big D. Back to you.
All right, live from Studio 6B, Sports is brought to you by Mike Lindell. LFS 6B is the promo code to use. There's a piece in the American Thinker today, Why I Still Believe in America, Despite its current troubles and the rise of the DSA, which we've been talking a lot about, the Democrat Socialists of America. History shows that Americans are consistently able to maintain stability while creating a positive change. He says, this is by Alan Pfeiffer today in the American Thinker. He says, I have a friend who I hold in very high esteem, well-read, worldly, educated, ever thoughtful. Recently, she told me she's lost faith in America. In part, she wrote this, America saved the Jews during World War II. But my point is that for all of our blood and sacrifice, the world has thrown it away in the last 20 years. Is the world now better than it would have been but for America? I don't think so. And I would have given a different answer before the year 2000, she said, end quote. She's not alone. Arguably, this is one of the most pessimistic periods in our history. More than half of us have concluded that the country has passed its peak. Our institutions are failing. Culture is unraveling. Politics is irreparably broken, it seems. And the world America built after World War II is no longer recognizable. I understand why people feel this way. We see rising hostilities towards our institutions, growing anti-Semitism, even on the right, contempt for our success, attacks on capitalism, and a political culture increasingly attracted to movements promising to tear everything down. We watch leftist candidates with remarkably shallow records of accomplishment defeating incumbents. Experience is dismissed as disqualifying rather than evidence of competence. Accomplishment is condemned where it should be admired. Has America lost its bearings? I understand the temptation to believe that my friend here is right. I simply think she's reached the wrong conclusion. America has never been great because it has avoided periods of turmoil. It has been great because it possesses an extraordinary capacity for self-correction. That capacity is not an accident. By the end of World War II, America stood as the undisputed leader of the free world. In prior decades, we had broken from Britain, established a constitutional republic centered on the revolutionary ideas of individual liberty and God-given rights, and then proceeded to build the most prosperous society the world has ever known. Millions who chafed under the rigid hierarchies of the old world risked life and limb to come here because America rewarded initiative, work, risk, and personal responsibility, not birth or privilege. Success here is never guaranteed, but opportunity was everywhere for those who were willing to seize it. Those principles, America's secret sauce, remain firmly in place. Yet those same principles have never restrained Americans from making poor political choices. History suggests we sometimes become frustrated enough to embrace dead-end ideas. Today's progressive movement really should not surprise us. It's built on poor uniparty politics, policies that have made housing unaffordable, healthcare incomprehensibly higher, education that's both overpriced and unable to guarantee marketable skills, government unresponsive, and opportunity uneven. While those frustrations are real, bear in mind that frustration is an impulse while judgment requires discipline. Political movements gain power by leveraging public anger, but can remain in power only if they can deliver. This is where I believe today's progressive movement reveals its greatest weakness. Many of its rising stars arrive in positions of responsibility with little to no managerial experience. Their backgrounds reveal advocacy, activism, campaigning, and rhetoric, kind of like Obama, but no building organizations, creating jobs, managing complex budgets, signing checks, none of it. Criticizing institutions and leading institutions require entirely different skill sets. And he goes on to talk about AOC and why our history here matters. Again and again, Americans have concluded that something fundamental had to change, not through revolution, but through sustained civic action. I believe that pressure is building once again. Americans eventually recognize when promises prove hollow, when ideologically and ideologies collide with the realities of governing, and when competence matters more than slogans. When that moment comes, they do what they have always done. They course correct, and I believe we will again. So an interesting piece today, Why I Still Believe in America, by Alan Pfeiffer in The American Thinker.
Very nice.
And again, it just, to the core of it, the DSA and people like AOC, who I still think is going to be their nominee, this taking hold in not only the party, a party that now we can unequivocally say, for the most part, hates America, but has no shame of putting her out in front as the face, as the as the bar for this is what we believe in.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it takes hold any more than it already has. It already has more than we want it to. 17 till the hour, live from Studio 6B. We're back right after this.
Chat, live in the chat.
Chat.
Howdy to the Rumblers, Sergeant Arby.
Sergeant Arby. I haven't heard from
FC
him.
Hene, Sacagawea,
Okay.
Skeetmans, Steffi44, Pixel, I should say, Crazy Cat, KD5, Witch Niche, CP Show, some new ones I haven't seen. That's nice. Milan43 says, is Vin playing piano somewhere tonight? He could be.
Hopefully it's just his basement.
Jay Butler 59. Yeah, hopefully it's not in public. Let's see if we keep insulting Vin, Damon, if he'll respond on Facebook.
Oh.
And then maybe you'll see it pop up and you'll know his burner account name.
Did Rav change your program in certain areas?
What does that mean? Oh, they mean the broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Nope, it's just day 5 of the Charlie Kirk murder trial for that guy. I don't even want to say his name.
Day 5 of preliminary
The
hearings.
preliminary hearing, right. Which they have more than enough evidence to go to trial.
Is the real trial? Is the whole trial going to be televised?
I don't know yet.
Are they going to televise the actual trial?
I don't know if there was a separate ruling for the trial or if the one for the preliminary carries through.
Chat live in the chat.
Big
Let's
D,
go to
fired
the
up
X.
for UFC 329 tomorrow night. Oh, Big D is going to be at the TV tomorrow night.
Oh my God! Every second.
You want to see?
Oh yeah, who's fighting?
Patty Pimblett. That's going to probably.
Kelly K, Rhonda Pitchfork, Santa Fe Mockingjay. Oh really?
McGregor's back.
College grad failure.
He's going to lose.
Tree Finder. Who Mike Scott? Commander Mike, Manny C, KC58, Honey K, Leaky Wick. I had that earlier. Commander Mike is in there, like I said.
Big money coming in on Holloway, huh? Big
Jason Magaha. Lalande. And C Jules is also in the Twix along with Pitchfork.
Oh, Turbo Girl can't wait for UFC tomorrow, Big D. She's still waiting for a T-shirt, too.
Oh, snap. She didn't get her T-shirt?
Nope.
$13 to the hour, live from Studio 6B on a Friday night. Wrapping up another great week. Hope you all have a great weekend, whatever you do. Let's do some sports. Sports is brought to you by Mike Lindell, LFS6B's promo code to use. Slickster, what's going on?
All right, let's get to some Major League Baseball scores, Big D. We're waiting for that Nationals game to start with the Yankees as well. We'll have to see that. A little bit of a rain delay or a lightning strike delay, I should say, and we'll see how it happens there. Tigers over the Phillies 8-2. That's in the bottom of the 7th in Detroit. Just told you about the Yankees and Nats. We got the Orioles 3-2 over the Royals right now, top of the 7th there. Cincinnati blanking the Cubs 1-0 in Cincy, end of 5. Top 7, the Guardians lead the Marlins 3-1. We got the Rays 4-2 over the Marlins, bottom of the 6th there. We have Athletics and White Sox, no score, bottom 5, pitches duel there. Red Sox blanking the Mets, rematch of the 86 World Series, right, Rick? 2-0 there, bottom of the 3rd. And we got the Rangers 2-0 over the Astros, end of 2. Twins edging the Angels 1-0, bottom 2nd. Top 3rd, no score, Braves at the Cardinals. Pirates and Brewers also in a postponement. Little rain there, Big D, coming through. I mean, we're going to probably get that later tonight here in New York. Blue Jays and Padres, 9:40, first pitch out in San Diego. And as always, well, we got the Dodgers. They'll be playing the Diamondbacks 10-10. Dodgers going to the White House. Did you hear about that one, Big D? Got a story coming up. One of the Dodgers is not choosing to go to the White House. We'll get into that a little way. He's dodging it. Rockies at the Giants. That's a 10-15 first pitch. Wow. Sport World's going to stop tomorrow night. UFC 329. Get it on. The comeback of the great Conor McGregor. Big D can't wait.
Oh, man. This thing is just a banger from top to bottom. Every single fight, even the early prelims.
I hope he does well because his last time out wasn't too good.
No, he break a leg.
Yeah, he broke his leg.
He broke his leg. What was he going to do?
It just doesn't. It didn't seem like he
never liked to stand up.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like the way he looked that fight.
I mean, I don't know if the McGregor fight's going to be great, but I'll tell you what I'm most excited about is to see Gable Stevenson.
Ooh.
Gable Stevenson, one of the more decorated Olympic athletes on the level of Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, and others. Gable Stevenson makes his UFC debut tomorrow night against Alicia Ellison, who's a big underdog. Gable Stevenson's first fight in the UFC. I'm extremely excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, well,
so I'm looking forward to that. Robert Whittaker's on the undercard. Looking forward to that.
A good-looking fighter.
Corey Sandhagen, Mario Bautista. That's a banger. Patty Pimblett.
Yeah, St. Dennis, he's a good fighter.
St. Dennis, that's a banger. And then obviously McGregor Holloway. Who knows what to expect there?
Well, the bigger money is fading. Conor McGregor in his return to UFC 5 years after.
5 years
away.
5
years that was, Ricky. Yeah. Max Holloway was up -225 favorite Friday, with McGregor listed as +185 underdog at DraftKings Sportsbook. The price on the fight had opened as high as Holloway -345, but that has been coming down with lopsided action on McGregor. The two fighters faced off in 2013, with McGregor winning in a unanimous decision.
He dominated him back then.
That was a long time
ago. But that
ago.
was a much different fighter than Max Holloway is now.
The rematch will take place Saturday as the main event at UFC 329 in Las Vegas, right? T-Mobile Arena. Holloway was 27-9-0 with 12 knockouts during his career. He lost his most recent fight to Charles Oliveira in March by unanimous decision. McGregor, who turns 38 this month, hasn't fought since suffering that broken leg back in 2021 against Dustin Poirier. McGregor has lost 3 of his past 4 fights dating to 2018, with his last UFC victory coming against Donald Cowboy Cerrone. I remember that fight in January of 2020. He enters the fight with a career 22-6-0 record with 19 knockouts. Despite the layoff, McGregor is attracting lopsided action at the sports books, so we shall see, Big D. BetMGM reported Friday 85% of the bets coming in are on McGregor, with Irish fighting winning by a knockout or disqualification at +250 odds. So we'll see. We'll obviously have a full report Monday night, a recap, right?
Yeah, how much you're putting down?
Oh, no.
He's not touching that one. He's going strictly as a fan. Popcorn ready?
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a good one. And that's a wrap in sports.
I honestly would have no idea where to go there, because obviously you have to favor Holloway because he's been active. McGregor's been away for 5 years.
Yeah.
He's the knee, the leg, the shin's got to be in his mind. I don't care how much you've been practicing or how much you think you're back.
Yeah.
It's got to be in your mind. You throw a kick, the guy checks it. Are you going to break it again? He's going to have he's got kids now, old enough to understand what's going on than he did 5 years ago. They're going to be at ringside.
He's lived you got all his Roadhouse fans.
And he seems like he's in a much different place listening to him than he was 5 years ago.
And he's lived a rough and tumble life for the last few years.
That's what I mean. It looks like sounds like he's in a much different place. He certainly looks good. He's in shape. And he says he's got an array of weapons that he's going to show off. Again, he dominated Holloway back in 2013, but it was obviously 2 very young fighters. Holloway's a very active fighter when he fights. A lot of punches. So, how deep do they go here?
Oof.
He says if Holloway wants to stand and bang, he'll stand and bang with him, but we'll see.
That's going to be some.
All right, that sounds like a good time Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's going to be good, yeah.
Yep. That's a wrap.
All right, Slick. Very good. Sports brought to you by Mike Lindell. LFS6B is the promo code to use. Let's do some more news. Rick Delgado's got it. What's going on, Delgado?
All right, Damon. Well, Marco Rubio to the rescue. Yes, I said it. He steps in after that douchebag. Sorry, I meant to say
family show here. Whoa, man, oh man,
D-bag Tim Walz
Gosh.
pardoned an illegal alien child rapist so he wouldn't get deported. Well, not on his watch, according to Marco Rubio, as Rubio stepped in to terminate Tu Lu Vang's legal status in the U.S. and ensure that Walz's actions would not create roadblocks for the Department of Homeland Security, removing him from the country. Just weeks ago, well, this is Rubio. Let's hear what he had to say. Cut number 2, here's Marco Rubio.
Just weeks ago, a convicted sex offender and a foreign national was shielded from deportation by the governor of Minnesota. Laotian national Tu Lu Vang was convicted of repeatedly sexually abusing a 10-year-old girl in the state of Minnesota. He even tried to pay his victim for her silence, and he called his heinous crimes a minor thing. Just days before this foreign sex offender was scheduled to be deported, Tim Walz, the governor, issued him a pardon, setting him free to once again endanger the children of America. Well, this week I revoked his legal status in the United States, and as a result, federal agents took him into custody, and as of today, he has been removed from the United States. Because of our action, this foreign criminal will never pose a threat to any American ever again. Americans must never be forced by their elected leaders to live alongside foreign sex criminals who have no right to begin with to reside in our country. This administration will always stand with the American people and defend them from violent criminals.
Yeah, so there it is for the front runner for the 2028 presidential election, Marco Rubio. He said just days before he was scheduled to be deported, that Minnesota governor pardoned him, setting him free to endanger American families once again, but not on his watch, as Rubio rides to the rescue. And again, you know, this is the kind of things we did vote for, Damon. You know, actually government doing the things that they're elected to do, the administration doing the things that they promised they were going to do. And I would say that's a promise made and a promise kept when you talk about people like this guy getting deported. And he should have never been in the country to begin with.
I was going to say, it's pretty, the story is that it came to this.
Yeah. It should have never come to this.
Nope.
Tim Walz should have gone down there to the jail by himself and said, I will escort you to Mr. Rubio and hand him off, instead of trying to get him free and let him rape again.
Well, by the way, it's like the judge. Did you see the judge who let the guy out there? She got nothing?
Yeah, she got barely a slap on the wrist. It's just amazing. These are the people that are in charge that roam free in the state of Minneapolis. Where was she, in Wisconsin?
It's next door.
That judge?
Was it Wisconsin?
I think it was Wisconsin.
It was Wisconsin.
Yeah.
All right, it's a wrap. Hour 1, Hour 2 coming back live from Studio 6B right after this.
Damn, we got almost 1,800 in the Rumble rant.
You got a nice YouTube number.
Let's get some more likes. We only got 147 likes.
YouTube's got 1,500. Come on, you got to catch up. Don't let Rumble beat you. Come on.
Twix. Pitchfork, Sharon, Nancy Burns, Manny C. College grad failure. Ken Ori. Pitchfork, that's a great picture, by the way. Take a look at this. Look. Hold on, let me pull it up here. Pitchfork. Jolene Moore, Nancy Burns, Pandora, Cats B, Honey K, Natasha Nice, Kelly K also in there.
Kelly K.
Alicia Caminero. These are all people in the Twix.
Twix.
Let's roll it back over to the Rumbles. GRH 4345. We got Elizabeth N.
All right.
Doc's Gal, Lori Hudo. Jay Butler, Steffi 44. Astro Tech.
Big D, double dizzle, and the 6-beat brizzle live on Real America's Voice Vizzle, baby.
You're really good at that, Aaron.
That's right, Snoop. All right, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, Real America's Voice, 103.9 LI News Radio, live from Studio 6B, wrapping up the week on a Friday. Slick's doing some more sports here in hour 2. Delgado's got some more main headlines. I may have a couple things as well. Vinnie Mac is off tonight. Paul Nolan's off tonight. Where's Paul? Do we know where Paul even is?
I don't even know.
Playing cricket.
Okay. Paul's playing, crickets. Kevin Downey Jr.'s got a big show in...
some island.
West Virginia.
Some
West
ghetto
Virginia.
island. He said it was a ghetto island.
Yeah, ghetto island in West Virginia.
With a casino at the end of it.
With a casino?
Yeah.
Sounds like Big D's Road to Heaven.
Can't be that bad then.
Going through the ghetto to the castle.
Oh, man, come on now. My wife's going away Sunday for a week with my daughter.
Big D's taking a residency at Jake's 58.
She's leaving Sunday morning for a week with my daughter to go to Hershey Park for a dance nationals for some whatever. I don't. Who knows?
Well, you should know.
And so I got a big suite there, Mohegan Sun reserved from Sunday morning to Friday night. Guys, you won't even see me next week here on the show. I'm off all 5 nights. No.
Hey, you want some help with roulette?
No.
I just learned how to play.
Hey, you want some Abbott tickets?
Shut up, dummy.
Hey, I think the weather's cleared. Let's go out to Nationals Park where Mason Lawrence is there. He's at Nationals Park. He's the correspondent for RAV. And Turning Point USA is hosting their chapter leadership summit this weekend in D.C. And there is Mason. Mason, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hey, it feels great to be here. I appreciate y'all having me. It ended up being a beautiful night out here in Nationals Park. Sadly, the Yankees are winning, though. They took one deep to center just a little while ago.
Whoa. Did you say sadly?
Yeah, I think
the
he said
Yankees
sadly.
are winning.
Whoa!
Come on, man.
This show's based
I'm
in New York,
DC.
Mason.
I have to be. I'm aware, but I'm based in D.C., and so my team here is the Nats. I'm a Braves fan, but I won't tell them that.
Wow,
Oh, sorry to hear
come
that.
on. It's a bunch of phony fans that go to Nationals Park. 60% of them that just go there because they want to be seen, don't they? They don't really like the team, do they?
No, we were just talking about how the Yankees 100% have more fans here than the Nationals, and that happens
Of
with
course.
almost every team.
Yes, exactly.
DC is such a melting pot.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, melting pot of people who hate the Nationals.
Yeah.
Ben Rice, who went deep on the home run for the Yanks.
Nice.
All right, very good. So tell me a little bit about what Turning Point, to be serious here for a second, tell me a little bit about what Turning Point is doing, why you guys are all there, and what this weekend entails.
Yeah, so this is the chapter leadership summit where they bring in their students from colleges and high schools that are leading those chapters to essentially, teach them how to, recruit more, be better leaders in their community and do the difficult work. We had Pete Hegseth talk this morning about how he's changing the Department of War for the better through auditing and through defense contractors. And then we had Rob Snyder get up there and just give us a beautiful speech about how we're the generation that has to fix what his generation did. And the comparisons he made between the generation before him and his, it honestly, growing up watching Rob Snyder, like comedy movies, I wasn't ready for him to tug at my heartstrings like that. So there's more events throughout the weekend here, and I'm happy to bring the coverage of them. And so, yeah, it's a great time with all these Patriots watching the Nationals game.
Yeah, so, obviously there's a lot going on this week. Real America's Voice is covering, obviously, all the pretrial stuff that's going on, and obviously they're going to be covering your event this weekend. What's, looking here about 10 months out, what is the feeling around Turning Point USA? Give us like a little insight to what you hear when you talk to people there, when you're together on these weekends here 10 months removed.
Yeah, the energy's up. They're just as determined, if not as more determined than the last, Turning Point event I went to during the Trump campaign. These are students who absolutely love this country and want to change it for the better. They're over here rowing right now. Not exactly sure for what, but the amount of USA chants I've heard, and just all of these kids that I've talked to, and students and, young Americans, or as Charlie would call them, voters, just really want to see this country be as great as it can be, and they still believe in the American dream.
All right, Mason Lawrence, he's at Nationals Park with Turning Point USA. Their student chapter leaders, they're all there at the Nationals-Yankees game, which hopefully the Yankees are going to score 100 runs, and Mason's going to leave very upset, but we'll see. Oh.
They can't do much worse than my Braves.
Someone's coming to bat right now. All right, Mason, thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the game. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you very much.
Will do. Thanks for having me.
All right, Mason Lawrence there at Nationals Park as the Nationals play Delgado's Yankees.
That's right.
And the Yankees are winning, right?
Yes, they are.
Yep.
Okay. Let's hope that continues.
First inning home run.
All right, very good. So, all right, let's do some news. Delgado's got it. What's going on, Delgado?
All right, David. Well, the mystery of where in the world is Mitch McConnell continues. Believe it or not, Damon, is now video has been posted coming from somebody who was right in front of McConnell's house when he was loaded onto a stretcher and loaded into an ambulance, according to eyewitnesses and new video. Emergency responders took Senator Mitch McConnell to an ambulance on a stretcher after being called to his home last month for a report of an unconscious person, according to a new video of the incident. And it's a tough video to really see anything because there's a lot of blocks. You can't really see much. There's a car in the way, but you see the stretcher come out and they load him into the back. There's one thing you will notice: there's not a lot of frenzied activity to get things rolling too quickly here. Cut number 3. Check this out as the paramedics load McConnell into the waiting ambulance. Cut 3.
Yeah, there's not much to see.
Yeah. Oh, she doesn't have it. All right. Well,
you said you can't see much.
The video, yeah, you can't. You see even less right now. But basically, that's what we saw.
Talk about a stretch.
That's what we didn't saw. Neighbor of the McConnell household.
That clip's a stretch.
Yeah. Told CNN that they opened their door to find commotion outside the home at about 8:30 a.m. on June the 14th. And 2 ambulances and a fire truck along with Capitol Police blocking the entire street. Videos taken by the neighbor show those emergency responders wheeling a person on a stretcher towards the ambulance. I heard one guy breaking it down today, an EMT guy, saying that he was wearing, they have this tarp or this wrap that they put on people that don't move when they put them on a stretcher. So they kind of roll them into it and they pick them up and it helps them lift them off the floor. That's what he saw on the bottom of McConnell's feet, where it says it's covered by an orange blanket. It wasn't an orange blanket. It's an actual, I forget what the device is called, but they actually wrap the person in it and makes it easier for them to carry them when they don't move. So you've got that going on.
I mean, here's the thing. Is he dead? Is he alive? What is he? And there's an article today in the Federalist covering this, and it's appropriate you just brought this up, Delgado, because as the article says, the rules in the Senate again, everybody knows how I feel about Mitch McConnell politically, but we all obviously understand he's a human being. We want the best for him. We don't. Whatever has happened here has happened. We pray for him. We pray for his family. We can certainly separate the humanity part of this, obviously, from the political figure of Mitch McConnell. But to stay on the politics side just for a second, the rules are very clear. Senators must disclose to the Senate reasons for any kind of extended absence. Now, has McConnell done that? Do we know if he's done that? Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he living in a Motel 6 with Elvis? What is he doing? The questions get stranger as time goes by, and we seemingly have no answers. President was even asked about this. Have you spoken to Senator Mitch McConnell? A reporter asked Trump on Thursday. No, I have not, Trump said. Do you know how he's doing? Another one said. I have no idea how he's doing. Do his colleagues know? Again, the upper house rules are clear. Senators must disclose to the Senate reasons for an extended absence. Under paragraph 2, rule 6 of the standing rules of the Senate, no senator shall absent himself from the service of the Senate without leave. Rather than communicating through secret phone calls or anonymous sources, McConnell has an obligation to disclose to the Senate the reasons for his extended absence.
Yeah, we need proof of life, basically.
And his constituents, by the way, deserve answers.
Yeah.
And I was looking it up. The governor of Kentucky would be the one to replace, name a successor to McConnell to finish out the term. According to Aaron, they do have that video. Let's show that to the audience right now. Here's Senator Mitch McConnell being loaded into that ambulance. And again, it's tough to see anything, but they are definitely coming from his house. One of his neighbors took this video. And you see they load him in there. There's not a lot. You would think if somebody's suffered...
the first time we tried to play this clip was better.
Yeah. He's not really seeing much.
It was next to nothing. That was just nothing.
Now, when you talk about Mitch McConnell, everybody's asking about his wife. His wife issued a statement after she returned, Damon, believe it or not.
Oh, she came back?
Yeah. Oh. The former secretary said she was on a long trip to China to support her family's philanthropic endeavors, according to a spokesperson. During the trip, she met with a number of people, including U.S. ambassador. The senator's health did not warrant an immediate return to the U.S.
What?
That was the statement released by his longtime wife, Elaine Chao. And then we see this, which is the craziest. This is the capper. This is going to put the cherry on top as TMZ has gotten involved, Damon. Mitch McConnell, life goes on back at Mitch McConnell's house as according to a TMZ DC producer, paying a visit to the senator's home, see if he could get any answers on what's going on with Mitch McConnell. He ran into a guy who was coming out of the home showing carpet samples. Carpet samples. In other words, they're looking to replace a carpet in the home, and this guy walks out. Here's the video of the guy walking out with the carpet samples coming out of Mitch McConnell's home. Cut 4. Check this out. He's got two boards with carpeting samples.
This is because the wife's trying to sweep it under the rug. That's why.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Mitch has been in the hospital since the 14th. And paramedics, of course, you saw responded, showing no sense of urgency, but they are urgent to get that carpet replaced.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. So who knows why? Well, we know why. Maybe there was a little mess after Mitch fell, and they had to get him out of there.
Again, is he dead? Is he alive? Is he brain dead? Is he with Elvis in a hotel, Motel 6 somewhere playing the guitar? Where is he? The Senate needs to know. His constituents need to know. And by the way, Mitch McConnell is still on some very powerful chairmanships in the Senate. One of them being the Defense Appropriations, I believe, in which they had, just this week, cancel a meeting on budget for defense because he's not there. So again, don't expect Thune or any of these losers, Barrasso, or all the ones who stood behind McConnell while he torched the party for the last 12 years to say anything about this, because they won't. But the reality is we need to know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. And according to this, Scott Jennings from CNN said he spoke to the 84-year-old politician.
Okay, well, that's
for 20
good.
minutes.
20 minutes?
But did he really?
Well, McConnell couldn't talk to anybody for 20 minutes.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, I think Scott Jennings was lying.
Yeah, I saw someone on X ask Grok if all the people that said they talked to Mitch McConnell for 20 minutes, how long did he talk in the past 2 days? And it was something like 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yeah, if you added up all the times people said they talked to him for like 20 minutes.
Oh, he's definitely gone then. If they're saying that he talked in the last couple of days that he's been on the phone for 10 hours with people combined, they're lying.
He's phoning it in.
He may have been on the phone, but he wasn't saying anything.
Right.
Like they put the phone on him.
Yeah, I guess they didn't specify they heard him talk back.
Yeah.
We got a YouTube super chat here.
We know
boys.
he called us because, my contact said it was Mitch calling me. So it had to be him. Maybe he butt dialed you.
Juicy IP 148 $20 super chat. Nice one. Damon, I just wanted to thank you guys for the other night. The 3-hour show was awesome. Thank you to Rick, Slick, Delgado, Vinny Papa, Nolan. God bless you all. Aaron, Fran, and Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Hey,
it's Marissa.
Yeah, Melissa. You got a shout out.
She said Melissa.
Melissa's holding it down, Damon.
Yeah, Melissa's doing a great job.
Nah, thank you, Juicy.
For my God, Melissa.
Juicy JP.
Melissa's helping out Damien with the show.
Yes.
Yeah. A $20 super chat. That's pretty nice.
Mitch is on the line trying to call in to talk to you, Damon. Let's take phone calls, yeah.
Let's do it. $5 chat. Wish happy birthday to Elio. Happy birthday, Elio. I don't know who Elio is, but they're losing it.
Yeah, you got to rip up that carpet when they pass there on the rug.
3600 Empire
today.
I know the guy looks like Larry King from the like the claymation guy. He looks like Larry King, the old CNN host. I love Larry King. He was fantastic.
She's gonna call him Melissa all night. What the hell are you doing in there, Aaron?
Aaron opened up that Spy Trail 250 a little early.
It's been a long week.
But it's been a long decade here. Talking about.
What?
You're driving to the Bronx tonight?
We talked about our friends at Birch Gold. Buy gold and put some silver in your pocket. I know what you're thinking. Everything's expensive right now. How am I going to buy gold? Well, time to pull your head out of the sand. One thing you can control right now that doesn't cost you anything out of pocket is diversifying your retirement savings. Birch Gold will help you convert an old 401k from a previous employer or an IRA into a physical IRA in gold. You know, something that's a hedge against inflation. And listen to this. Right now, Birch Gold's going to give you a special America 250 1-ounce silver round for for every $10,000 you purchase by July 10th. That's a 1-ounce silver round America 250 for every $10,000 you purchase by July 10th, which I think is today. Think about this. 10 years ago, an ounce of gold was about $1,200. Today, it's around $4,500. Where will it be 10 years from now? Text America to 989898 to take advantage of the free America 250 silver with qualifying purchases before July 10th, which I'm sure if you do it today, it'll still count. Again, text America to the number 989898. Text America to the number 989898. Do it today, our friends from Birch Gold. All right, live from Studio 6B, 18 past the hour. Let's do some sports. Sports is brought to you by Mike Lindell. LFS6B is the promo code to use if you want to shop at MyPillow. Gives you a great savings, sometimes upwards of 50, 60% off whatever you put in your cart if you want to shop there. Slickster, what's going on?
All right, BD, I was going to do some Calgary Stampede, but it looks like the same results from last night, so I'm not going to reread them. That rodeo is going right through the weekend, so we shall see. It's supposed to run right through the 12th, so I'll give it a wrap on Monday night. But Dodgers' Kiké Hernández refusing to join team for White House visit. Warner Todd Houston of Breitbart. The LA Dodgers player Kiké Hernández has announced that he will skip the team's visit to the Trump White House later this month. The team has accepted Trump's offer to visit the White House after they won the 2025 World Series championship, but Hernández won't be joining them according to his now deleted social media post. Hernández let his feelings be known in a reply to a fan who asked him to accompany the team to Washington, D.C. In his reply, Hernández wrote, "I'm not," the New York Post reported. The comment was deleted shortly afterward, but the reply raised eyebrows considering Hernández did accompany the team to the Trump White House when the Dodgers won the title in 2024. Hernández certainly did not seem all that enthused by the 2024 event either. The way he described it made it seem as if he was annoyed by all the waiting. "We went to the White House that morning," Hernández said after the 2020 visit. "They had us sit in a room for about 3 hours. Then they told us to stand up and get in line. We waited for a couple of more hours, and then they took us to the stage. The guy gave his speech, and we left." He also noted that he did not speak to Trump and wasn't interested in doing so anyway. "I didn't talk to him, but I wasn't really interested in talking to him anyway," he said. Ultimately, he said he went to the 2024 to avoid being mired in a season-long argument about his Trump derangement syndrome. He hasn't said that changed that concern this year. Kiké has seen little game time this season thanks to recovering from an off-season elbow operation. So Kiké Hernández, I know it's not a big deal, but Dodgers are going July 23rd.
Thank God I know that he's not going. I was on the edge of my seat worrying about what Kiké Hernández was going to do.
Well,
and now we don't have to worry about what he's going to wear either.
No, you don't have to worry about what he's going to wear. That's not going to be an issue. But yeah, it's just, but they are going on the 23rd. Apparently, they're probably going to be playing the Nationals, who the Yankees are tearing it up now against. But we shall see. And London descends into total disorder.
What's the Yankee score?
I got to check that score, Big D.
Is Mason happy or
Mason is
displeased?
It's still 1-0. Nothing's changed. Okay. Bottom of the let's see. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0. Yankees continue to lead. So nothing has changed. So Mason's probably still eating his popcorn and complaining about the team. But he's not. He said the Braves though.
He's a Braves.
He's a Braves fan. So what does he care?
Which proves exactly my point. Most of the people who go to Nationals Park just goes because they want to be seen and it's the place to go.
Yeah, it's like going to the zoo.
But they're all a bunch of phony, empty suit Washington types that don't really care even about sports.
Right. It's like going to the zoo. You have your own pet at home. But London's descend into disorder. Yeah.
What?
It's like going listen. It's like going to a team. Yeah. You have your own team at home, so it's like going to the zoo to see other players and whatnot. And, it's what it's like to me.
Huh?
Yeah. Remember the Bronx Zoo?
Are we keeping the Mets in the zoo?
Well, the Yankees were keeping the zoo. Well, that's a clown show. Never mind a zoo. That's a circus. I mean, the Mets. All right, moving along. London descends. Listen, I can't be funny all the time. London descends into disorder as Morocco fans flood streets after World Cup elimination by France. Public unrest. Well, there's public unrest obviously in Morocco right now. Man, oh man, must be a Friday night. Anyway, FIFA World Cup, France took down Morocco 2-0, eliminating the African country for the consecutive tournament, this time in a quarterfinal match. As a result, many feared Paris would erupt into riots, especially after the chaos that followed Paris Saint-Germain's UEFA Champions league victory over Arsenal in May. Instead, images showed Edgware Road in northwest London showed police clashing with large crowds as smoke billowed through the streets. They basically lost their mind, Morocco, because a lot of Moroccan fans obviously in London, and they just tore up the whole city. Meanwhile, London is still in it because England's still going to be playing. They're on the pitch tomorrow, I believe. Yeah.
What'd you call her?
I said pitch.
Oh, okay.
And they got to watch it on Twitch. And all right, Big D, back to the zoo. Back to you.
Slick, there's a question in the
it was
in the chat that I just want to throw to you in all caps.
What's that?
Is Slick drunk?
No.
Okay.
I'm as dry as can be.
All right, very good.
Yeah, I haven't
I
had
got
a good
what you
drink
meant,
in 2
Slick.
days. But
Excuse me?
I said I got what Slick meant
Yeah.
Which part?
about the zoo.
Yeah, it's a little
Explain it
saying.
to me, please.
it's like going to the zoo. You don't own the animals in the zoo. You have your own animals at home. It's going to watch another team. You have your own team at home, or in your mind anyway, and you're watching another team play. It's like going to the zoo.
Yeah, but
Yes.
what if you don't have animals anymore? They died.
Well,
He's talking about people that do have animals.
right.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I thought he was referring to my kids and my wife as animals.
Listen, there's outliers
that's
everywhere,
right.
Delgado.
No,
You spent your whole life being one zone.
What does that mean?
Exactly what it means.
I don't know why you got to be so mean.
No, I'm not mean to you, Delgado. We
Oh,
love
my
you.
goodness.
I'd say it sounds like a song.
say it, so I'm going to say it.
Yes.
Someone should
Come on,
write a
Stephen
song,
A.
Why you got to be so mean?
Yeah.
Oh, someone did. All right, 24 past the hour, live from Studio 6B. How much time do we have until the break, Aaron? I don't even know here. 2.5 minutes? All right, sports brought to you by Mike Lindell. LFS6B is promo code to use. Is that it for sports?
Yeah, that's
Slick?
it. That's
You
for
sure?
sure.
That's it for sure. Okay.
I think he was trying
I
to
said
say.
that's a wrap.
I think he was trying to coin a phrase, as they say. You know, why buy the cow when you got the milk, right? Right, Damon?
Yeah, don't make it worse,
Is that
Delgado.
what you're trying to say?
That's utterly
When you get
ridiculous.
when you get the milk for free?
Headline Fox News, Mamdani officials planned meeting with Iran envoy, then shut down by State Department. Commissioner Anna Maria Archila had scheduled a sit-down with Iranian envoy Aravani. Now, why in the hell would someone from Mamdani's office, the mayor of New York City, need to sit down with someone from Iran? Please do try to figure that one out.
Well, you'll be happy to know that it was Rubio to the rescue again, Damon.
Yes, I've heard.
He shut it down. Here is the New York City mayor asked a question about his commissioner of internal affairs trying to do a secret meeting with Iran. Cut 6. Check this out.
I want to be clear on your first question. That meeting did not take place. It will not take place. And I did not know about it until there was a press inquiry regarding it.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
Yeah, basically throwing her under the bus.
Okay. He didn't know about it.
He
really?
didn't know about it. Things just happened without his knowledge.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Trying to get by with the old I didn't know about it trick, huh? 26 past the hour, live from Studio 6B. We're back right after this.
That suit.
That's Goonie Google.
Gus.
Gus.
My
I
father
think I
calls
Goonie
up. He
Google.
likes to sing. He's singing the Motown songs.
Oh, that was the second special.
That was raw.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Hilarious was funny. Because I was really new.
What is this thing you sent me, Delgado?
That is a carpet commercial for Mitch McConnell's house.
Okay, so Elo311, whose birthday is today, he gave a $10 super chat. My wife told me I gave up my friends for the LFS6B and the chat crew. I told her they're the only real friends I have left. Much love to the chat crew, the show, and my wife, me, he, for a great birthday. All right, happy birthday there, pal. Enjoys
Happy
the show.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Gave up his friends. With friends like us, who needs enemies? Mamdani will be removed soon. Charles Livingston, he's a big fan of Big D. Mamdani will be removed soon.
He is.
He actually has become a big fan. We've converted him.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think he wants to come over.
He wants to go, yeah.
He wants to jump in your hot tub.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And tell you how much it sucks.
That hot tub, man, oh, man. Is that hot tub, you been using that hot tub?
Did you use it last night?
Oh, man. What a life.
150 degrees outside.
You didn't use it last night? Get a little
stop.
Anniversary action?
No, the kids are
turn
around.
up the heat in this relationship, my friend.
Listen to Delgado giving advice over here.
I know.
Palm Sunday over here. Nice guy, unbelievable. Funny. There you go. Let's go.
That was a good one.
Yeah, come on now. Bro spoke. Got that one here like that joke. All due respect, no offense to Palm Sunday, which I love, of course.
Look at him now. He's got to ask for forgiveness.
Send your Easter seals.
Please, God, don't strike me down.
Please, we're past that. Oh man, I could go for a good drink though. Big deal. I'm gonna have myself.
Go to,
I'd love to go. Let's go to Spot Trail tonight. We
go there?
We have to get the 250 bottle. Come on.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, sure.
You
were falling asleep before. How are you gonna?
Yeah, you're falling asleep now.
I love that place. So I gotta go.
Go?
I can go for one.
30 minutes past the hour, live from Studio 6B.
Damon already thinks his wife left for the week. He's like, oh,
that's Sunday.
Sunday.
Me and Slick will be at Spy Trail every night, starting Sunday night.
I'm good. Right. I love it.
Dude, you're not even going to make it through the show at this point. You're going to fall asleep.
Well, I don't know. I'm getting older, and I don't know.
You're not the wild man you used to be.
Well, I never was that.
No, you weren't a big stat. No, you're not a big drinker at all either.
No, not at all.
We got other people on the show make up.
Yeah, Aaron.
I got somebody who normally sits to my left who makes up for everybody else associated with the show.
Hey, DJ, full suit. He comes in with a briefcase. You want a shot?
Should we tell him we're going there tonight? He'll be jealous.
He's in West Virginia.
I think they close at midnight, so we got to hustle, you know.
He can't. He won't be able to make it. What do you mean? We'll be there in no time.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
All right, live from Studio 6B, 31 past the hour. Let's do some, what are we doing? Mamdani news. Let's do some more of that.
Let's do some more Mamdani news because everybody
Delgado,
loves that.
What else you got?
Damon, as the New York City mayor, is day 2 of the assault on the New York City mayor for his blatantly obvious attempt at rewriting history with his New York City immigrant map, which excluded key groups. We talked about this last night. The map marking immigrant enclaves across the city omitted historically huge sections of the city known as Little Italy.
Well, what about his backdoor diplomacy with the enemy? Do we have any other news on that or no?
No,
just that it's been canceled.
You kind of covered it. Yeah, okay. It was. They caught it. They canceled it. They killed it.
While we're engaged in military conflict,
right, with a known enemy of this country. The map marking immigrant enclaves across the city omitted historically huge sections of the city, including Little Italy, but depicted other neighborhoods such as Little Palestine. Damon, Little Palestine. You ever hear of it? You've heard of Palestine, which doesn't exist. Well, Little Palestine doesn't exist either.
Neither of them exist.
Right, exactly. And Little Bo Tibet. I don't know if you ever been there. It's right down the street from doesn't exist.
No.
Little Palestine.
Okay.
Yeah. So when asked about the controversy at a press conference earlier today, of course, what does Mamdani do? Well, he doesn't take responsibility for anything, does he? Of course not. Here he is blaming it on Eric Adams, of all people. Cut number 5. Check this out. Cut 5.
Hi, Mr. Mayor. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Can you please address the controversy that has developed over the city's immigrant enclaves list? Do you believe that there are neighborhoods that were left off that list? And if the city plans to add more, which other neighborhoods do you think should be added?
Yeah. So this map was initially created by the prior administration in 2023. And when we inherited it, we added a few additional neighborhoods. It's clearly not an exhaustive list of the more than 200 ethnic communities that call our city home. And we're going to be making additional changes in the future to reflect that. And that includes adding Little Italy to the map.
Yeah, because
and that includes adding Little Italy to the map.
Oh, Little Italy.
Yeah. So, something that should have been either up there at number 1 or number 2, right next to Chinatown.
Where was he, in a Planet Marxist?
Yeah, pretty much. He says it's according to other groups that were left off the map, including the Italian American group. This is clearly not a clerical error. This is a cultural erasure, according to the Italian American Civil Rights League. The president, Mike Crispy, who we've had on this show, said in the press release, Little Italy is a sacred ground, and it is where Italian immigrants came to America with nothing, worked like hell, opened shops, raised families, built churches, fed the city, built a city, and helped make New York what it is. Mamdani City Hall can find room for every fashionable progressive constituency, but somehow cannot find Little Italy, according to Crispy. So there you have it, day 2 of this controversy, and again, this is what you see from Marxists, from communists. They try and rewrite history, try and push people out because they want to take over. It's as simple as that. If they can take it over, they will do it. This is what Muslims do, right? This is what we've seen it before. We see it happen in Minnesota. We've seen it happen around the country in these little enclaves, and they get bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden they start to get a little bit of power, and this is the kind of things they do.
Yeah. Speaking of other things that people do, there's breaking video tonight. Shockingly, CNN's the one who put it out. CNN has just revealed, this is from about 7:30, so just a couple hours ago. This is our friends over at Right Scoop. CNN has just revealed how Iran has been violating their promises in the MOU of not seeking to develop or procure nuclear weapons, with satellite imagery showing them now rebuilding some of their nuclear sites. Here's a little bit of the video, Aaron, if you want to put this up that CNN put out.
Exclusively with CNN, may show signs of Iran attempting to rebuild its nuclear facilities. This is one of several locations across the country where we've identified recent activity, both in nuclear and missile sites. The activity in nuclear sites in particular raises questions as to whether Iran violated the Memorandum of Understanding it signed with the US in late June, even before President Trump seemed to signal its end by launching fresh strikes.
Of course they did.
In it, Tehran had agreed not to procure or develop nuclear weapons. This site in Parchin is believed to be holding explosive material for nuclear weapons. Before the US-Israeli strikes, Iran built this concrete shield around it, a sign of its importance. It was then struck multiple times during the US-Israel bombing campaign this year. The targeting was precise. You could see the holes left behind by bunker-busting bombs. Now, in new imagery from June and July, analysed by CNN in conjunction with the Institute for Science and International Security, we can see Iran appeared to be taking steps to repair and reconstruct the site. You can see temporary covers placed over the impact holes. Then, weeks later, with the memorandum still in effect, the covers are removed and replaced with a mesh. Concrete mixing trucks are visible nearby. Experts say these trucks are a sign the Iranians are intending to seal the holes. For weeks, we've only had glimpses of what's been happening on the ground inside Iran. Providers have been withholding satellite imagery across the region at the request of the US government. Now, those restrictions are loosening, and we've been able to see new images across Iran of which sites they've started to clear and repair first. A sign, perhaps, of which they see as the most important. This is Pickaxe Mountain, another site where Iran is believed to be advancing its nuclear capabilities deep underground. And in recent weeks, vehicles could clearly be seen going in and out of the tunnels. Experts told CNN this was likely a violation of the terms signed with the US, which required Iran to maintain the status quo regarding their nuclear program. In contrast, other prominent nuclear sites did not seem to have been touched, like Isfahan here, Fordow here, and Natanz. There has been activity at some missile sites. The US and its allies have long been concerned about Tehran's missile capacity, and the latest imagery suggests Iran has already started repairing some storage sites. This is new paving laid out at Tabriz missile base in recent days. And at another missile base in Kermanshah, we can see excavators and tunnel entrances being cleared. Lastly, we've also spotted repairs at air bases in recent days. You can see a crater being filled in here at Tabriz Air Base. With the US resuming its attacks on Iran, a peace agreement is seeming increasingly out of reach. Katie Poglaze, CNN, London.
So, very good reporting there by CNN. Shockingly
is right.
That they're the ones who bring this to light. Some actual journalism going on. So again, I ask, what are we doing? If they know this, obviously, certainly the administration knows this. So I mean, what are we doing? I don't know. I'm not sure. When we think their spots are going to change, they're not going to change. Time, stall. While this is all going on right underneath our noses, while we think we're putting all this stuff in place, they're just moving ahead. So, all right, what else is in the news, Delgado?
All right, David. Well, according to this, Harry Enton's got a new poll, and I know you love the Harry Enton poll. So here we go. It's about the midterms, and it's looks like some bad signs for the Democrats when it comes to primary time. CNN data chief Harry Enton said earlier on Thursday that the Democratic Party is living through its own version of a Tea Party-style revolt, and a cluster of late summer primaries have caught his eye, engaging how things spell out for the Democrats. He mentioned this as he talked about what's happening to the incumbents. And let's start off with cut number 7. Here is Harry Enton talking about the bad primary, looking for the incumbent Democrats. Cut number 7. Check this out.
Prediction markets think it might get even worse.
It could get even worse. In fact, it's likely to get even worse. So if you look at the Kalshi prediction market and the chance that 6 House Democrats go down to defeat, lose their primary in 2026, this number has consistently, over the last week or so, been hovering 80, 90%. And when we talk about the history books, right? If, in fact, 6 House Democrats went down to defeat in 2026, it would be the largest number in a post-redistricting cycle for Democrats. And get this, over 50 years. That's why I got this picture of the Tea Party on your screen right now, because you know what? It's 250, but also it's a new Tea Party for Democrats.
Yeah, so there you have it. According to this, just 47% of Democrats actually approve of their own party in Congress. And as he emphasized, he's calling it the new Tea Party. Prediction markets and noted now favor a 6th Democratic incumbent losing their primary before the primary calendar closes. Here he is with another poll. Check this out. This is cut number 8, naming names and districts of the incumbents who could fall. Cut 8.
All right, when we're talking about some of the specific races where incumbents might be in trouble?
Yeah, I mean, there are a number of races where they might be in trouble. How about Missouri 1, right? There's a possibility. How about in Michigan 13? That's a real possibility in terms of a House Democrat going down to defeat. And then in Connecticut 1 as well, another real possibility. And this is just what we've been seeing over and over and over again. We have been seeing that these incumbents have been going down to defeat, and it looks like there are going to be plenty more, at least if you listen to the Kalshi prediction markets, where people put their money where their mouth.
Yeah, and finally, here is CNN. Here on CNN is Representative Democrat Moulton admitting the Democrats are worse off for the midterms. Cut number 9. Check this out.
Do you think that Democrats' chances are now better or worse to retake control of the Senate with what Graham Plattner has brought to the Senate race?
Well, look, I mean, at the moment, they're obviously worse. And I think we've got to be honest with ourselves. That's the other thing Democrats need to do, is we've just got to be honest about where we're failing. And, we failed with our nominee in Maine.
Yeah. Not only did they fail with their nominee in Maine, but they could be losing another seat in Pennsylvania. Damon, did you hear about Fetterman? He is starting to campaign, raise funds with the Republican senator in Pennsylvania. They foresee the Democrats coming after him, and he needs to raise money for re-election.
Mm-hmm. So what?
So he may be flipping either to independent or actually Republican.
I'll probably go independent.
Believe it or not, that's the story. I forget the senator's name.
That's a good story.
In Pennsylvania that he's teaming up with, but they're going to start campaigning together.
All right, live from Studio 6B. We'll wrap it up for a Friday, wrap it up for the week when we get back right after this.
See, here's that story. Fetterman sparked alarm with the left this week when it was reported he and fellow Pennsylvania Senator David McCormick are set up to joint fundraise. The headline is, he's gonna flip. I know. At least he doesn't sit like Gavin Newsom.
Jason's like that.
I know.
Funny. Who called him out on that?
I did.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a live feed from.
That's Friday. Oh, because I had to work.
No, because of 4th of July.
It was the 4th, and there was a lot of, the air show and the fireworks show. I've got it. I'm ready.
Oh, you
I've got it. I've got it in the queue.
Oh, you got UFO tonight?
About 5. It's pretty clear.
Are you kidding? You
and I got a couple other clips too.
This ought to be good.
It's in the queue. Yeah. I'm locked and loaded. There's a 4th dump from the Pentagon.
What a load of Nike. Bucky's fan in the chat. I haven't seen her in a while. Bucky's fan. MIA. I think she's in another chat. Street Trotter says they could use a drink. They've been dry for 64 hours. Bill Moore says, guys, head for the Cypher room after the show. Delgado's buying. That's the last call pub. Oh, man. Bucky's fan. What's up,
Bucky's
girl?
fan.
What's up? Long time no see.
Have you seen the new video, Damon? It's a doozy.
Oh, I can't imagine.
It's a doozy.
We're all fired up. Get out your glow.
I'm fired up.
My suit matched that guy last night. Right on point.
Rick Delgado getting ready for the news.
I gotta put my
oh god,
my new toy on. Wait, I can't see it now. My gigantic head.
All right, 13 to the hour, live from Studio 6B. One more to go. We'll wrap it up for the week. Wrap it up for Friday night. We'll get to everybody here one more time. Slickster's doing sports. Sports is brought to you by our friend Mike Lindell. LFS6B is promo code to use. Slickster, what's going on?
Let's go to Nationals Park for an update, Big D.
Oh, here we go.
Jason Dominguez, 409 feet to center field for the Yankees. They take the 2-1 lead, and it's in the bottom of the fourth right now. Nats are up.
Mason is not happy sitting there watching.
He watched 2 bombs tonight. Wow,
yes.
2 homers. Good stuff there. And the Reds are winning 4-0. What a night. They're beating the Cubs there in Cincy, top of the ninth. 3 outs. That means the game's over. Good. That's 1. Nice. They could win. Here we go. White Sox, 8-1 over the Athletics, bottom of 7th. Hey, live TV, baby. Mets trail the Red Sox 2-1, top 7 there. Rangers 3-1 over the Astros. That is in the middle of the 6th. Bottom 6. Angels leading the Twins 4-1. Braves and Cards still in a rain delay. No score there. Blue Jays, Padres, top of the 1st, just underway. Nothing happening there either on the board. Brewers and Pirates, looks like that game is postponed. Actually, it's ringed out. Makeup game is on July 11th. That'd be tomorrow, right? So there we are. And you got finals from tonight. Tigers bomb the Phillies 10-2. Orioles edge the Royals 5-3. I just gave you the Red score. That blank. Rays 7-2 over the Mariners. Dodgers 10-10. Rockies and Giants 10-15. First pitch. How about this, guys? Analysts believes there's no compelling argument that Caitlin Clark is a top 4 guard in the WNBA. This is Ernesto Cova of Yardbarker. For the 3rd time in as many years in the league, Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark was voted a starter for the WNBA All-Star Game. However, despite the support she got from fans, it seems her peers don't feel the same way. Somewhat surprisingly, Clark got the 11th most votes among guards, which I reported earlier in the week, highlighting a massive gap between public perception and her reputation among her colleagues. Notably, ESPN's analyst David Dennis Jr. actually agreed with the players. I don't think that you can make a compelling argument that Caitlin Clark is a top 4 guard in the WNBA. Nobody can at this point. That is why she got the 11th most votes.
I was listening to your story until I saw the picture of the guy who was saying this.
Yeah, he's a weasel. Moreover, Dennis believes
what a moron.
The whole controversy is driven by the narrative that other WNBAs are jealous of Clark. I think what bothers me is when this is framed as some sort of like petty jealousy or insecurity by these women in the WNBA, because that is not what I'm seeing with what's happening with Caitlin Clark. He's got numbers, Big D. Clark may not have taken the leap some expected she'd taken at this point in her career, but even her biggest hater should acknowledge that 11th among guards in a league with 15 teams is insultingly low for a player of her caliber. According to Basketball Reference, Clark is averaging 20.5 points, 4 rebounds, 7.9 assists, and 2.5 3-pointers per game. She ranks 5th in points per game and 4th among guards. So therefore, she is a top 4 guard, right? 2nd in assists per game and 6th in 3-pointers. So, I mean, we know what's really happening here, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Just wanted to route that up. So giving her a hard time. You know what? You're right, Rick. She should move to Europe, take her ball, go to Spain, make $20 million a year, and the league will blow up there, and the WNBA will be defunct, filing for bankruptcy if the NBA doesn't bail them out, as they often do, especially when she wasn't there. Because Sue Bird and the girls, they weren't even making money at that point. Obviously, they were flying coach if they were lucky, taking a train. And that's a wrap in Sports, Big D. Back to you on a Friday night.
That is the most ridiculous argument I've ever heard in my life. Not only is she the best guard, she's the best player, and it's by a mile. It's not even close.
While she's getting assaulted on a nightly basis.
And no protection from the refs.
And by the way, she's the only player in the WNBA that could probably play in the damn NBA.
Yep.
Well, I don't know about that.
And shoot the ball.
She could shoot the ball.
She could shoot the ball.
She can shoot the ball.
I mean, give me a break with that argument. That's just idiotic. All right, Slick. Sports brought to you by Mike Lindell. LFS6B is a promo code to use. If you had her, if she played some kind of whatever, obviously not in the NBA, but if she played with guys on the court and you had her on your team and she was just out there on the wings and you were able to drive and kick her, she could knock it down.
Of course.
Yeah.
All day long.
Twice on Sunday.
Most of the girls in the WNBA throw it over the backboard. What are you talking about? It's unwatchable basketball. Unwatchable until she got there.
It's true.
Just jealousy. Racism. That's what it is. Reverse racism.
Yep.
That's exactly right.
And sexism, because she's straight.
That too. Check.
Yep.
All right, Delgado. Afraid to ask, but what's going on?
Well, Damon, big news coming out of the Pentagon today. I don't know if you saw this. as the Pentagon has released a fourth tranche of files related to unidentified anomalous phenomenon, also known as UFOs, earlier today. The batch contains, check this out, 40 new files, including 19 videos. The Defense Department began releasing these UFO files, yes, on a rolling basis on May 8th.
They're rolling something
following President Trump's promise to declassify certain government files. The latest video, which is a large two-tiered object, was captured by an infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform. This is not that video. That's just a kind of B-roll video.
I was waiting for Godzilla to come
But
around.
here is,
the clouds look nice in black and white.
Yeah. Here is Anna Paulina Luna talking about
some clarity.
some of this disclosure that's coming, and she's getting cooperation from the president and the White House themselves.
Thank God.
Cut 10, check this out.
You're getting a definite feeling from the White House, from the administration, they are engaging on this topic seriously. That's what I most want to hear.
Yeah, I've talked directly to the president, and I've talked to Stephen Miller. We all have.
And what's he telling you?
Well, they're playing ball. I mean, we could not have gotten this done had they not given the okay to release this information.
And so when you say that, the big bear in the room, obviously, ma'am, is are they going to address the issue of alleged crash retrievals?
Well, that's why we have to do the amnesty and bring those people in. If someone can point to a location program, then they will look. And I'm hearing 100%, and on the back end, they have tried to find the follow-up on leads, but haven't found anything yet.
Yeah, they haven't found anything yet when they've been notified them of certain places.
They can enact martial
but
law.
They are on the trail. Newly released documents again happening today, including this video. Check this out. This is cut number 11, a large two-tiered object captured by an infrared sensor aboard a U.S. military platform. Check this out. This is a authentic video, Damon. Look at this.
This is authentic? You're kidding.
Yes.
Wow.
From the government.
It looks like a Teletubby.
It kind of reminds me of an everlasting gobstopper.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that.
But look at that. And then it moves.
Wow, it's got me convinced.
Yeah. So that coming from the White House.
What moved? The thing or the camera?
The thing.
Oh, okay.
The thing moved.
Okay.
This large object.
If you give Fran about 15 minutes with a camera and a piece of string, a green screen, and something shaped like that.
I can do that with a pine cone, some fishing line, in the sky.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Pine
That's
cone just
exactly
took it
right.
away.
Sounds like he's going on Monty Hall. Let's make a deal.
We could have that fired up in about 8 minutes.
Well, I don't know what you can do with this. Here's Matt Gaetz talking about a hybrid breeding program I mentioned earlier on a previous program, Damon. Here it is, cut number 12. Former Representative Matt Gaetz on what he knows and what he's been privy to, cut 12.
Thank God.
I think the most important information will be the biologics that are not human that have been discovered. And even some of the briefings that aren't classified just need to be out in the public. I mean, I had someone come and brief me who was in a military uniform, worked for the United States Army, that was briefing me on the locations of hybrid breeding programs where captured aliens were breeding with humans to create some hybrid race that could engage in intergalactic communication. An actual uniformed member of the United States Army briefed me on that.
At home on a Friday night.
I feel like I've already been at the Cypher Room for about 3 hours.
So there you have it. We'll have more when they release it, Damon.
Thank God. All right.
Back
As
to
always,
you.
we salute our military, active and active, police, firefighters, first responders, EMTs, everybody on the front lines. Have a great weekend, everybody. Aaron, Fran, Marissa, great job. We'll see you Monday night. Beam me up, Scotty. We'll be back, 8 o'clock. We'll see you then.